What's up, you guys? I am back, and this is Mrs. Rose Deer, and I have seafood for you guys today. I am making two lobster tails, shrimp pasta, and a salad. So come on, let's get it started. Okay, you guys, you're going to need your scissors for the kitchen, your two lobster tails, fresh parsley, some cut up vegetables, garlic whole, shrimp, butter, cheese. This is the kind of sauce I'm going to use, Alfredo sauce, as you can see. Classico Alfredo sauce. You're going to need your garlic powder, olive oil, Old Bay, sea salt, seafood season, white cooking wine, and I have a salad that's already in. Just going to toss it. So, that's all you guys need right there. Okay, you guys, you're going to take your lobster tail and you're going to cut off the little feet on it, just like so. Just get them off. Sometimes you could just leave them on there, but I take mine off. I don't really like them on there. Just like so. Just cut them off. Then you're going to take it and go down the middle. You're going to start from the top and you're going to cut right in between it. Just like so. You guys can see. Just like that. Crack it down the shell of the middle of your lobster so you can get the meat out of it. Okay? And don't go all the way through. Just right there to the tail of it. You guys see that? What you're trying to do is kind of like get your meat out of it. As you can see, I have one here that I already just took it and I opened it and I pulled it out. I don't want to waste too much of time. So that's what you're doing. You want to pull it all the way out. That way it can snap together. And I want to stick my meat on the top. That way I can season it real good. So basically that's what we're doing right now. So you're going to cut it down the middle once again. You're going to cut it down the middle and open up the shell. And you're going to take the meat out of it. Pull the meat out. And we're going to clamp it back together. And we're going to sit the meat on top. That way we can season, butter our meat the way that we like it. And we're going to broil the lobsters today. So that's what we're going to do. Just like so. Okay guys, now that you have your lobster meat out, you're going to go ahead and take your olive oil and just drizzle just a little bit over it, just like so. You can take your hand and rub it in if you like, but I just let it drizzle on top of it. And then I take some melted butter that I put on the stove, melted butter, as you can see. And I'm just going to pour it over on top of it, just like so. So it can get into the shells and get into the meat. Just like that. Just pour the butter over it. Just like I'm doing. Okay? It's melted butter, you guys. And then you're going to take your garlic powder and season it. I don't measure, so you guys just go with the flow to your liking. A little tiny sea salt, just a dab, just a sprinkle. Not much meat. You don't want to make your meat too salty. And get your seafood season. Add it on top there, just like that. And I'm going to use a tiny bit of Old Bay just to bring it out. Okay. That's how I season my lobster. And I get a little bit of fresh parsley. Just put over it, all over it. Doesn't have to be perfect, just for decoration, you guys. Just throw it on top of there like so. What I am gonna do is take some salted butter, just a little bar that came with my lobster. I'm just gonna lay it right on top of it. You can melt right through it. And I am going to broil. That means broil is in the oven, not on bake, but on broil. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let this broil for about 7 minutes, okay? So I'm going to go ahead, sprinkle a little bit of season on my butter, just a tiny bit, okay? So that's how your lobster should look when you're about to stick it in the oven, you guys. You guys see that? Okay. Okay, you guys, the lobsters are getting there. They're almost done. I just want to give you a glimpse of what it looks like. Can you guys see it? Okay. I'm going to show them back in there for about 2 or 3 more minutes. It hasn't been 7 minutes yet, but I just wanted to give you an idea of what it looks like. And let's get to the pasta. You have your shrimp, your garlic, your fresh parsley, and your red peppers. That's what you're going to need for your pastas. And any choice of pastas that you use. You can use linguine, spaghetti, any pasta of your choice. But I'm going to use this. Okay, the spaghetti strings today. So let's get started on the pasta, you guys. Let's go ahead and start on our pasta. Add a little salt to your water, hot water. And add a little bit of olive oil to it. That way your pasta don't stick. Just like so. And just take your pastas, which I'm using the spaghetti string pasta, and just take it and put it to your liking. Just like so. And let it come to a boil. Okay? That's how you make your pasta. Okay. Okay, let's get started on our shrimp. We got the butter. Put the butter in the pan, in your frying pan. You can add some olive oil. I'm going to add a tiny bit because it's just like butter. Just a little bit. You don't have to add much. And then what you're going to do is take a tiny bit of wine and add over into your butter, just like so. Then what I'm going to do is go ahead and add over my fresh red peppers. I'm going to add in my garlic, just like so. Just add your garlic in there, just like that. Because what I'm going to do is let everything saute. So it don't matter if you add it all together or not. Just I'm going to take my fresh shrimp, put it over in the pan, just like so. Just like that. Large jumbo shrimp, right over in the pan. Just like so. Get all my garlic in there, you guys. Okay? And I'm just going to season it. I'm going to use my seafood season, my favorite. You can see. Just like so. I'm going to use Old Bay. Just like so. This is really good on shrimp. Tastes good. And you're going to use your garlic powder. You already have your fresh garlic, so you can use the garlic powder to bring it out. That's how we're going to do it. And a tiny bit of sea salt. Tiny, 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 tiny. Just like that. Just a tiny bit. So, after you do that, you guys just add your fresh parsley over in it. Just like so. Actually, the parsley adds on the season too, because it catches it and it cooks the flavor and it holds it. So don't think it's just decoration all the time. Sometimes it's good. Okay? So that's what you guys are doing. And that's the way it looks. And we're going to cover it up and just let it simmer. Steam. Okay, you guys? Okay, you guys. This is what your lobster should look like once it's all done. You guys can see. I'm going to pull it out and show you again. Okay, you guys, here's a better view of those lobster tails. Now, these are not the large lobsters. They are the small lobster tails. So they're not that much big. But this is how I cook my lobsters. Okay, you guys? So you want to broil them for 7 minutes, you guys. Season to your liking. Add your butter, your parsley, seafood season, any season of your kind. And stick them in the oven on broil for 7 minutes. And this is the result. All done. Look how beautiful those shrimps are coming out, you guys, for that pasta. Beautiful, right? Okay, you guys, I'm starting on my salad. I got me some salad sitting here. I'm going to go ahead and place some Parmesan cheese on top. This is how I make my salad, you guys. You can make it any way you want to, but this is how I make mine. I put some cheese on the top of it, just like so. And then what I do is just add a couple of fresh tomatoes to it, just like so. A couple of fresh tomatoes all around it. Real nice. This last one. And then I have some cucumbers that I just add on top of them, just like that. Just a fresh salad. Nothing too much, just the salad. And that's what I do. Okay. That's how I make my salad. And then I just use Italian dressing to top it off with. So that's the salad, you guys. Okay, you guys, I have pulled off my pasta, and then I'm going to take off my shrimp right about now. So just pour it off in a drainer. I'm going to shake the water off and get them dry. Okay, you guys, I have my strings here from my pasta, and I'm going to take over the sauteed shrimps and garlic and red peppers, and I'm just going to pour it over in there, just like so. Just like that. Get it all over in there, just like so. And mix it in. Give it a little stir. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and add my Alfredo sauce to it, just like so. And mix it in, just like so. You see? I'm going to add a teeny tiny water to my little jug and shake it up. That's what I'm doing. So, add a little water to it. I'm only going to use one jar this time. I'm only going to use one jar. You can use two if you like it creamy and salty, but I'm using one today. Okay. Add that to it. Get your Parmesan cheese. Pour it over in there like so. All over. As much as you want. I'm going to use all of it. Okay. And just take it and give it a mix and a stir around, just like so. And you guys see that? Can you see those big jumbo shrimps and peppers? Smells so damn good. And that's about it. You can take more parsley flakes and use it, but I'm not going to use it anymore. I think that does it for me. And just make sure you get a good stir and blend. Can you guys see that? See those big shrimps in there? Just keep on mixing until you get a good mix. And that's your pasta. I'm going to go ahead and make a plate and come back. Okay, you guys, here it goes. You have your lobster tail with lime, your fresh shrimp pasta, and salad. I've been drinking, so I'm a little tipsy, you guys. So, here you go. Lobster tails, fresh salad, and shrimp pasta. You guys see that? Until next time, you guys, I love you. Stay blessed.